Having a hard time getting myself back up there, but what's going on, everybody? This is Devore. Welcome back to another episode of the Not for Debate podcast. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Also, we are back on the Great One Devore channel as well. Be sure to follow us on our Instagram page, Twitter page, Facebook page, and also listen to us on all our major streaming platforms. Gee, I didn't even see you sneak up in here. What's been going on, man?
What's up, man? Hey, so your page is back now? You got your page?
That was supposed to be our 2022 expectations. So we added that back. But
okay, that's cool, man. Congrats, man.
Thank you. Banks, what's going on? Okay, Banks.
What's up, bro? Y'all sound really low right now. I can hardly hear y'all.
Oh, I think G sounds perfectly fine. But let me go ahead and just touch up and let the people know what we're going to be talking about today. Obviously, due to the unfortunate circumstance of John Madden passing yesterday, we're going to try to talk about John Madden as far as his impact as far as our generation is concerned, because I'm pretty sure ain't nobody in here was born in the was around in the 70s time when he was actually coaching for the Oakland Raiders. So as far as the millennials, you consider a millennial, right, G?
Yes, but I'm also a historian. YouTube is a great thing.
You are technically you are a millennial. When we sit down and we have conversations, you are a millennial, my friend. So
I know. There's nothing wrong with that.
So we're gonna try to do our best to talk about the impact of John Madden in our experience. Obviously, we have the NFL Week 17 betting odds and spreads too as well added in here. But I'm just gonna go ahead and just start it off with John Madden, man. Your thoughts on?
I think.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I think that there was never anything bad to say about John Madden. He was a fair coach. He was a decent coach. I don't know if there was a lot of great coaches in the 70s back then. But he was one of the, his teams were very relevant, and he won a Super Bowl. And I think his influence was actually more prominent after his career as an announcer. Him and Pat Cimarron, I think that's his name, the one that was on Fox back in the in the 90s and in the 2000s. And then he was on ABC. He used to do Monday Night Football. I think his influence after his coaching career is bigger than his actual coaching career. And of course, we all know about Madden, the NFL game. I think the first one, correct me if I'm wrong, was in Madden 92 for the Nintendo. Was it Super Nintendo? I think it was regular Nintendo, yeah. We all know about Madden and putting his stamp on the game. I think he was influential with the game up until maybe the mid-2000s. Then EA Sports just took it over and it just blew up, early 2000s, I should say. But yeah, his impact was important because every Sunday at 1:00, you heard that voice, that John Madden voice, and it just felt great. And then later in his career, he joined NBC and he teamed up with Al Davis and Chris Collinsworth, I believe, or I think Chris Collinsworth after he left.
So yeah, Chris Collinsworth took over after
Madden, right? Yeah. But yeah, I like he brought excitement to the game. He had great insight. He had great energy. Like he was very excited. And I don't know if you ever watch Mad TV, but when they portray him or do a parody of him, he's always jolly and making these comments. And I think that for me, I think Tony Romo is almost like Madden as far as how they listen, as far as how they are, and you know how exciting Tony Romo is and how the crazy things that he says. That was John Madden, but John Madden said crazy things, but it was also smart, intelligent things, and where he would see on the defense or the offense. And I think Tony Romo is a great announcer, and I don't know if I put him in a level with John Madden, but he reminds me of John Madden. That's all I'm saying.
I can respect that.
I like Tony Romo as an announcer. I think he's good.
I like Tony Romo too, to an extent, but at the beginning of his announcing career, I felt like people kind of overhyped him just a little bit. But as far as John Madden is concerned, because like I said, I'm in the millennial category. I didn't get a chance to see John Madden as far as being a head coach for the Oakland Raiders, but I experienced him as far as him being on the Madden video game. Really didn't really acknowledge him, until we got to, I believe it was Madden 04, when with the one with Michael Vick on the cover, when him breaking down plays. I don't know how familiar you are with Madden as far as back in the day, but halfback blast was my play. So he would John Madden would always break down. He would always break down the halfback blast at least one time a game. Who's supposed to be blocking who, what the fullback is supposed to do, what the running back is supposed to do, and then also on top of that, in the course of that's back then when Madden was out, I believe the last Madden with John Madden was on there was probably before they went to the next gen, which was 360, and
was that 06, I think.
Yeah, it was 06. So 06 was probably the last one John Madden was actually on before they actually transitioned into adding other announcers onto the game. But I used to love his player analysis during the course of the game, as far as like just an example, because back then there was no Sunday ticket. So unfortunately, I had to sit down and watch the Philadelphia Eagles play on a consistent basis outside of the Washington football team and the Baltimore Ravens. The Philadelphia Eagles were the most consistent team that was shown on my TV. So I used to play with the Eagles a lot because Donovan was my guy. So he would always break down Donovan all the time. And like I literally memorized that dialogue back then. And like when John Madden spoke, like he literally what he said carried weight for real. So yeah, I was that like that's basically my experience with John Madden as far as just the Madden video game. And then I want to say, obviously, I didn't get a chance to really watch him when he was on Monday Night Football. I got him at the tail end when he was on Sunday Night Football. I remember one of his last games that he called was probably in 2007. It was the Eagles and the New England Patriots. The Patriots undefeated season. That was one of the last games I heard him call on Sunday Night Football. But
he actually called the Super Bowl, I believe, the one with the Steelers and the Cardinals. No, what was it? Did he call the Super Bowl?
I think that was I could have sworn that was Joe Buck and Troy Aikman that called.
No. 2008 was NBC. Fox had 2007. So 2008 was NBC with the Steelers and the Cardinals. And I think that if I'm not mistaken, I think he called that Super Bowl. I'll look it up. But just to reiterate, in the league in the 70s, you had the Steelers, you had the Dolphins, you had the Vikings, you had the Titans, or not the Titans, the Texans, the Houston Oilers back in the day. That's what the team was. And the 70s were tough football, man. Like the 70s was that was rough. And for anybody to win a championship during that time was special. So he got his one ring against all those great teams. And again, my favorite man was the 04 one. Like you said, when he used to call the plays and the halfback sweep and all that, like his voice to me is almost like Marv Albert for the NBA. Like John Madden is almost like the voice of the NFL. That's just how I feel. But yeah, but I'm looking up to see if he called that Super Bowl. I believe he did, but let me make sure. What's up, Banks?
What up, y'all? I think I'm having an audio problem on my end, so I gotta pretty much pull my ear down to the phone. Maybe it's my phone. I don't know. Maybe something. But yeah, what's going on?
Can you hear us?
Did you reset the phone? That might be the other issue. Like sometimes it'd be caught up in the phone call setting, and it sounds lower than what it's supposed to. Yeah, so you might want to reset your phone.
But what was the question, G?
No, it was no question. I was just saying what's up. And just to reiterate, yes, 2009, the Super Bowl was played. Al Michaels, John Madden. That was his last Super Bowl he called. So yeah, the Steelers and the
2009. That was the Cardinals and Steelers.
2008 season, but the Super Bowl was played in 2009. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, 2000. Okay.
What's up, everybody? YouTube land. What's going on, everybody?
He called that game.
He did, yeah. Him and Al Michaels, yeah. That was his last game. I think he called. After that, that's when they hired Chris Collinsworth, NBC.
Interesting. I don't remember him calling that game. I don't know why I keep thinking that it's Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. Maybe because I heard him so much.
No, they take turns. Every one year is NBC and 1 year is Fox. The next year is CBS. They take turns. So that year was NBC.
Yeah,
What y'all talking about, Madden?
Yeah.
Major loss, bro. That was major.
What most memorable moment, Banks?
For who, John Madden?
Yes.
Man, it's too many to name, bro. It's so many. Man, John Madden was just a pioneer, man. Like he changed football, the landscape of football forever, man. Like it's I got too many memories of John Madden. I know that when I first started real deal watching football, it was his voice that you remember. Like I don't remember hearing any other commentator. Like I don't remember hearing nobody else talk about football. Like and especially when I was growing up, John Madden was like everything, especially in the 90s, like with the Madden video games and the All Madden team and the All Madden team bus and stuff like that. That was a real deal thing. Like if you were somebody that was somebody in the NFL, you were part of that All Madden team. That was like the gold standard. That was even better. The All Madden team would probably beat the guys in the Pro Bowl. That's how good the All Madden. That was like a sacred. And I hate that the NFL has gotten away from stuff like that. I hope that this is a reminder as to sometimes it's not good for us to just move on from things in the past. I feel like some things should just remain a staple. Like John Madden should always and forever be part of football in some form of fashion, especially in his video games. Like there's no reason why John Madden is not part of some form. Even the Ask Madden feature, like it's not even called Ask Madden anymore.
Yeah.
Like he barely got his name on the game now. It's just Madden. You know what I mean? Like it used to be John Madden football. Now it's just Madden. You know what I mean? Like
I don't blame him for not wanting his name on that trash.
Oh well, yeah. And I've heard that that's partly one of the reasons why the Madden franchise is in the state that it's currently in, because John Madden really doesn't have anything to do with the game anymore. He just collects royalty checks. They say that he's been stopped dealing with EA on that level like that. He doesn't get involved with whatever. And when you think about it, it does make sense. I mean, here you got the guy that, if you go back and watch some of Madden's old videos when he's talking about the making of Madden and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all used to watch it that deep, because I was into Madden real deep back in the day. Madden used to actually do like documentaries of each Madden that would be made, and you will see him hands on in the commentary booth, recording lines. His input was in the game, coaching schematics that he wanted to play, but he wanted Madden to be as authentic to the real life game as possible, bro. Which is why they came up with the whole slogan, EA Sport. It's in the game. That's where all that came from. Because Madden demanded it. Like it was a standard. Now, you don't got that. All we got is MUT. And that's all that matters. Like it's sad how far that company RIP Coach Madden, man. RIP. I actually saw somebody on Facebook yesterday made the most disrespectful comment I probably ever remember. When we said, because we were saying RIP to the GOAT, John Madden. And he was like, one Super Bowl don't make you a GOAT. I'm like, you know how stupid you sound? Do you know who John Madden was? Like, do you have any idea who John Madden is? His resume is impressive, bro. Like, that ain't just no anything, bro. Like, he was the real deal. Like, you know what I mean? So it goes to show you how uneducated people can be and how insensitive people can be. Like, sometimes it's just good to shut your mouth and just move on. Like, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to say something as far as how legendary he was. He coached the Raiders from 69 to 78. So first year was 12-1 because I think they only played 14 games at the time. Second year was 8-4-2. Third year was 8-4. Then 10-3. Then 9-4. Then 12-2. Then 11-4. Then 13-1. Then 11-3, and then they went to 16 games in 1978, and he went 9-7. So he never had a losing season. Never.
In a lot of those seasons, he should have won a Super Bowl. It's just you had to go against the AFC. Madden was coaching in the AFL, and the AFL had other good teams like the Kansas City Chiefs was a good team in that era too. So like things were different then, bro. Like it was different. You know.
Right. Well, that's very, very unfortunate, especially having the impact. We tried to break this down as far as being from a millennial standpoint, because everybody was breaking it down from them being alive and active in them 70 years with John Madden. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about all that, to be honest with you. I didn't really get deep into Madden as far as knowing he was a coach until probably like my second or third year playing Madden, to be honest. Like literally when he playing it on the Sega Genesis, I'm like, oh, this is some big guy on the screen. Until we actually got into the early 2000s, and that's when I got to understand like what John Madden really is. Like he is literally the definition of football. That's what he is, the definition of football. Mm-hmm. But speaking of which, this is the last episode of the 2021 year. And I'm proud to say that we have, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I checked, we are like 97, 98 episodes deep this year as far as recording in the Not for Debate podcast.
It doesn't even seem like that we did that many episodes.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. Now, I did want to take a brief moment to reflect real fast, because like I think it's been like literally we've been on a consistent streak where we recorded at least one episode a week, and like knowing how difficult that is for the folks at home, really, it's like it's definitely the real deal. So with that being said, like we're going to keep on grinding. Obviously, in 2022, there's going to be some new things that definitely are going to be added in 2022 that me and G have definitely got to discuss later on. But outside of that, G, did you have to say anything as far as reflecting on 2021? I was going to add one more thing, but I'm going to go ahead and let you go real fast.
I'm glad to still be a part of the show, and glad you guys invited me in. Again, that when you in the middle of doing it, you don't think you did 97 episodes, but that's just crazy. I just never thought that. I know that during the NBA Finals, we ended the playoffs. We stayed up late a lot of days covering the finals and covering the playoffs. So yeah, we worked hard this year, man. We really did. It's special. Again, that number 97 episodes. I'm like, how? Like when did we have? It's just crazy the fact that we did that many episodes, but it's good. It's good. It's keep it going. I love it, and thank you so much again for letting me be a part of this. And we're just gonna keep growing.
Yes, absolutely. And before I get to John's question in the chat,
right,
I did want to say I do appreciate all the guys the people that we had on as far as the staff, as far as the Not for the Debate podcast. We come down to Shake, Havoc, Quinte, Brighton. Dang, I can't even. I'm sorry if I forget somebody. Joe Machado. Excuse me. I don't know why I couldn't even say his name. Joe Machado was even on the show. The special guest we had on the show, Spitz, Ricky, and Noah. Like, excuse me.
We had a Taru Dean. The
Dean family, which hopefully we'll have them on again sometime in the near future. Like that's like we really had a nice guest list, and we're going to try to continue.
We've had what's the guy's name? Raining Ravens.
Oh yeah, Raining Raven was on here.
That's true. Yeah, the guy from the San Francisco, the San Francisco guy, the fan. What was his name again?
Jay in the Bay.
The Houston Texans guy.
Yeah, that was Spitz. The definition of Throde. Yeah, we literally had a lot of special guests up on here for real. And as far as 2022, we're gonna try to continue with the special guests. Try to get some bigger ones too as well. No disrespect to the other ones, but try to get some bigger special guests.
I'm working on some things.
2022.
I have a way of talking with people, but I'm definitely working with some people.
So yeah,
I spoke to one of them today.
Banks is definitely on it. But before we move on to our spreads, John posed a question in the chat as far as where would you rank John Madden as far as a head coach?
What's up, Banks? What you got?
John Madden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, impressive body of work. He'll be in my top 5. In no particular order. He's in my top 5.
Okay.
He has the
I
highest win percentage out of any head coach in NFL history with 100 games played.
Yeah, true.
So that's something that has to hold a president. You know what I mean? Does he have a big body of work in terms of Super Bowl appearances and a multiple Super Bowl champion? No, I mean, but the league didn't come into dominating teams until you had the Steelers back in the day, you had the Steel Curtain, and then you had the Dallas Cowboys, and you had the San Francisco 49ers, and then you got the New England Patriots. So it's not that many dynasties in NFL history, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always been interchangeable for the most part. So think about it. Like, Tampa just recently won their championship for the first time in over 10 years. So, and then the year before that, Kansas City was there, and not a year before that, but who won the Super Bowl for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
The Patriots, I think. The Rams, right? No.
Who was that won it?
Wasn't it? I think it was Kansas City.
Was it Kansas City? Well, we have to fact check it, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I would put him in my top 5. That's a lot of pressure to put him.
Who is your top 5?
Who is my top 5?
Mm.
Well, mine's interchangeable. So you have Vince Lombardi, John Madden, Bill Belichick. Really, I think that's the standard right there, to be honest. So yeah, top 3. Any way you want to put it, Vince Lombardi, John Madden, and Bill Belichick. Even though Belichick kind of got that edge with the Super Bowl rings.
I think Don Shula and Chuck Noll from Pittsburgh should get some respect. But yeah, I would put him in the top 5 or top 10 as well. I think never having a losing season, that got to be respected. Regardless if he didn't make the Super Bowl that many times, he still won a Super Bowl in that tough 70s NFL football back in the day. So the fact that he was able to not sneak in, but the Raiders were relevant. They didn't win every year, but they were relevant. They were always right there. So yeah. He has to be at least in the top 5.
Okay, so would you put Don Shula in your top 5 solely for the undefeated season?
I mean, he was a good coach with the Colts back in the day before he got to the Dolphins. It wasn't just the Dolphins, but
I'm just saying, like, did that put him over the top as far as him being in the top 3 because of the undefeated season?
No, I don't want to say top 3, but he's top 5 as well. I think, in my opinion, the top 3 coaches are Belichick, Vince Lombardi, and I don't know who's 3. Damn, that's I would go with Chuck Noll because of his longevity.
You said Chuck Noll because of his longevity?
And the Steelers were always relevant when he was the coach, and they're always competitive.
Okay, because I'm looking at Don Shula right now.
I mean.
328, 156, and 6.
What's the percentage on that?
Hold on, let me do a little bit of division.
What's the coach for San Francisco for back in the day when they were winning, when they had Jerry Rice and
you talking about Bill Walsh?
Yeah, would you put him in there? Great offensive mind, but was he a great coach?
For him to revolutionize, to invent the West Coast offense?
Right.
He
could be in the comments. Maybe he's not top 5, but he'd probably be top 10. And then
I don't know. Like, you hit the years that he had Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. It might be tough not to put him in there.
What about Jimmy? What about Jimmy Johnson?
Jimmy Johnson, probably one of the greatest defensive-minded head coaches. No, Jimmy. Ryan. No, not that. That's Buddy Ryan. That's Buddy Ryan. I'm sorry. That's Buddy Ryan. Jimmy Johnson.
Great coach in college.
How many rings did he get with the Cowboys?
He got 2 in a row, then took like a year off, then got another one.
So 3 rings.
Well, actually, no. I don't think he was. No, he wasn't the coach. I think Barry Switzer was the coach in '95. I think he only got 2 with the Cowboys. Yeah.
So 2 with the Cowboys. That's tough. I think that's a little bit of a stretch for Jimmy Johnson. I don't know. I can't put Jimmy Johnson in mind. Maybe Bill Walsh.
What about the guy that Bill Belichick came from? Bill Belichick came from the Bill Parcells tree.
Bill Parcells, yes. Parcells. Man, we talk about a lot of coaches. John,
yeah,
we Gibbs up there too.
No, hell no.
No Joe Gibbs.
No.
I would even consider putting Mike Shanahan up in there.
One of these days we got to do a top 10 coaches. Maybe on Saturday. Maybe we do that Saturday. But I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But now I'm thinking about it. Maybe Mike Shanahan deserves to be in the conversation because he got 3 or 4 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, but with all of them as a head coach?
All of them as a head coach with the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
It was 3.
He only got 2.
It's 2?
Right, because they won in '97, and then hold on. I mean, I'll fact check that. Go ahead.
You'll fact check that, but because well, all you gotta do is look up how many Super Bowl rings Shannon Sharp has, and then just subtract 1 because he got 1 with the Ravens. So it's either 3 or 4, and that's Mike Shanahan with John Elway and Terrell Davis.
He has 3
Super Bowl rings. So
right.
and what's the record?
His coaching record?
Yeah, what's his coaching record?
170 and 138.
Nah, I can't do
it. See, he has 2 championships as a head coach and 1 as assistant coach. But yeah, he still has 3.
Okay, so let's bring this to another topic. I know we're getting a little. We still got our week 17 picks and everything, but do we think that Super Bowl rings weigh too heavy on a coach or a player's legacy?
I think it can. I think the whole ring thing is just like, yes, it means something if you're able to win a championship. It does. But in football, it's kind of different because it's mainly a team sport. Like a team has to be good to win. In other sports, if you have maybe 1 or 2 guys, you can carry your team to win a championship. But football is a team sport. So I don't see a lot of football players like, I got 4 rings, so I'm the best. Yo, your team won. You ain't win that by yourself. So it's kind of different for football. I don't think it's as important or as, I don't know if I'm explaining it right. It's not. I think it's more of a team win if a team wins a Super Bowl, not the individual. But the individual has something to do with it, but he's not the sole reason why.
You agree, Banks?
Yeah, I agree. You'd be a fool to think that just somebody individually won a Super Bowl. You'd be a fool to think that.
It seems that way sometimes with certain players that wear number 12 that plays down in Florida.
Hey man, some guys are just that good, bro. Some guys are just that good, man. You can't deny it. You can't deny the truth, man. The truth is Tom Brady is one of the best quarterbacks to ever play, if not one, the best quarterback to ever play it, man.
And Tom Brady also had a great defense behind him for many years, but yeah,
absolutely true.
I'm happy you acknowledge that, G.
Yeah, but one second, I want to also throw in because it's almost like you're being dismissive of.
I was not being dismissive.
Peyton Manning, let me just acknowledge, Peyton Manning also had a very good defense, both of the Super Bowls that he won. So,
yeah. I think he always had the offense. He always had a running game. His defense was kind of.
If you go back and you look at the stats on each of the Super Bowl victories that Peyton Manning won, I've already given you guys the evidence, so you there.
Definitely the Denver one. Definitely Denver. Yes.
Manning was carried, not necessarily carried because he contributed to his team, but his defense helped him win a Super Bowl
in Denver
against the Bears. And then Denver, definitely, for sure, Denver. So
okay, hold on. Wait. You could put the Miami Killian defense against the Bears that year with Rex Grossman at quarterback. I don't want to hear that. Rex Grossman is not beating Peyton Manning. Stop it.
Reality of the fact was the Chicago Bears they punched their ticket to the Super Bowl. That's the reality.
I don't know how they got there, but okay.
I would like to also mention the Chicago Bears were the best defense in the league that year.
Stop it.
Yes, they were. They were, and they led the league in takeaways that year. And Devin Hester was just ridiculous.
Yeah, but the offense was not good.
It was enough to get them to the Super Bowl, bro. Listen, all we know is they got to the Super Bowl playing great defense.
I got to go back and see those playoffs. Who the hell?
Oh no, it's not. It's not fun. It's not fun.
The Bears beat the Panthers,
Saints.
The Saints. Yeah, they beat the Saints. That was when the Saints came back to the Super Bowl.
We're marching in. The Saints should have been in the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
Was that Drew Brees' first year, or he was still with San Diego?
It was his first year. It was his first year.
No, I don't think it was his first year.
2006 was his first year.
Oh, his first year with the Saints, I mean, yeah.
Because he was with the Chargers in 2005 and then 2006. Yeah, that was his first year, 2006.
I just know that the Bears were good. They were a good team.
Philly beat the Giants. Philly lost to the New Orleans, and then Dallas beat Seattle. So Chicago beat Seattle, which Seattle wasn't.
Yes, that's what it was. Seattle.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
And then Chicago. They beat New Orleans 39-14.
Yes, okay. I remember that. I'm telling you, they beat the Saints. That's crazy. But the defense, man, the defense was just that good. They smothered Drew Brees.
So, one more brief announcement before we end up moving on to our betting odds. I know we keep on going off track here. We got 2 weeks left before the NFL playoffs, before we actually go into a hyperdrive. So, possibly expect the episode after every evening of a playoff game. So you're going to probably get one Saturday and possibly on a Sunday too as well after the playoff game. I cannot wait for that because of the fact that obviously Aaron Rodgers is going to be in the playoffs and it gives me 2 extra days to troll on Banks every time Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers advance to the playoffs. So just
you can't troll me. I'm expecting him to get to the Super Bowl. You can't troll me. Listen, the pressure's on you, buddy. The pressure's on you. Because I'm going to tell you, if he does not do it again this year, you in trouble.
Honestly, I think if he doesn't win this year, I think the window's probably going to close soon.
Oh, it's definitely closed. Unless he goes somewhere like what I'm hearing is a possibility that he may go to Seattle, him and Devontae Adams. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know how true that is, or Denver or something like that. That's what I'm hearing.
I'll take him in Miami. I'll definitely
or San Francisco.
That's interesting.
Don't count him out.
That's definitely interesting.
Childhood team. Don't count him
out. So week 17 betting odds and spreads. I did want to say, Lily, I just did a little baby bet last week. I did four guaranteed picks. And one of the picks.
Really quick, there's a good question down there before you advance.
Will the Dolphins make the playoffs?
I think they have a strong chance. DeVore doesn't want to give credit to the Dolphins when they win.
I do give credit to the Dolphins. I think that the defense is playing phenomenal. I didn't not one negative thing about the Dolphins defense.
That is cap, bro.
That's not cap. That's real talk.
That's real talk. That's cap, bro.
I say yes.
You is selling on the pod right now, bro.
I'm not selling anything.
Y'all don't see these chats, these private chats that we be involved in. Y'all don't see this.
Yeah, I am just like
he get in front of this camera and turn into a whole different guy.
Hey, just like how Banks came on here 2 weeks ago and he was like about his Rams. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. We need to get a W. I basically acknowledge the fact, as far as the Miami Dolphins are concerned, I have my concerns about the Dolphins.
So the question is, will the Miami Dolphins make the playoffs?
I say yes, but I was going to say DeVore is DeVore on the chat.
He didn't give his answer. He said all that talking and still ain't give an answer. I'm telling you, bro. He don't want to be wrong.
Exactly. He hedging his bet.
He don't want to be wrong, bro.
Hey, listen, he's the boy. Okay. No, listen. He's the boy on the chat with James on the show.
Yes, James. Yes, James.
Let me. This is going to be because I've been saying this for weeks. The Dolphins really haven't played anybody, and this is going to be the first time the Dolphins actually play a playoff caliber team. So I don't know.
A team that's missing so many people, so you have a chance. Just come out and say it firm.
They only missing Derrick Henry.
There you go, G. Put some pressure on his ass.
They only missing Derrick Henry.
I say it for you that the Dolphins are making the playoffs. I'm going to say it. Stamp it. They're making the playoffs.
Hey, you got to get something right because the Eagles sure ain't making the playoffs.
But you would say that though. You would say that.
You would say that, yeah.
Listen, you owe it to our guy John, a visitor. Thank you, John, by the way, for stopping by. You owe it to him, man. Answer the guy's question, man. Don't worry about us, because you're gonna hit me regardless. What do you say, man?
I'm gonna say no.
Wow. Bro. Hey, clip this, bro.
I'm gonna say no. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say no. This is one of these type of situations for the Dolphins where the expectations is high, and you're playing and this week you're playing a playoff caliber team,
which is
the Tennessee Titans. This is Ryan Tannehill's revenge game against the Dolphins.
Oh my God, he don't care.
Mike Vrabel is another Bill Belichick disciple. You got AJ Brown back. You got Julio Jones back. The defense for the Titans, as far as front seven is concerned, is phenomenal.
Do they have Derrick Henry? Yes or no?
It don't matter.
Do they got Derrick Henry? Yes or no?
It don't matter.
The Miami Dolphins are going to win that game.
Okay, we're gonna get to it. We definitely gonna get to it.
The Dolphins are gonna win that game.
Okay,
ain't got what it takes.
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and kick it off with our first game. The Philadelphia Eagles at the Washington football team. The Philadelphia Eagles are a 3.5-point favorite. Where are we going with?
Let me just talk shit first for a little second because my boy DeVore 2 weeks in a row the Eagles can't cover 10. And what did they do? They win by 10 and win by whatever the amount was last season.
Hey, don't puff your chest out at me.
My team. Stop disrespecting my team.
What you puffing your chest out at me for? He picked the Lions to beat your ass. So don't come at me.
He was wrong. He was wrong too. But my point is, at least I'm there for my team. At least I'm rooting for my team. You can't even say the Dolphins will make the playoffs. Come on, man. Come on. Where you
at? When it comes down to
it, John, you see what I go through here, man?
I'm rooting for my team. But if we're thinking realistically, I don't see them beating the Titans. I'm pulling for them. But I don't see them beating the Titans. That's just me.
As far as the Eagles, give me the Eagles, man. They're on the roll. I think that they look focused. I think they're trying their best to make the playoffs. They got to win out. If they lose one game, they're most likely out. So give me the Eagles. What's the number on that?
3.5.
Cover. Yeah, give me the Eagles a cover.
Yeah, that's tough for that hook, bro. I mean, this is the perfect letdown game, believe it or not. If Philly just came in and had a really good game last week, they did what they're supposed to do. Credit to the Eagles. My boy G Money happy right now. I think the Eagles are going to win the game, but I think Washington is going to cover. Because there's 3.5, bro. Like the bettors know something here. The bookie knows something here. They're giving it a 0.5 point for a reason. Something's up here that we just not seeing yet. I mean, but you know what? Let me stop being stupid. That's just stupid. Washington looked like shit last week, but let me stop being. You know what? Give me the Eagles, bro.
John ain't fucking with you now. He a Washington fan, so he definitely not fucking.
Yeah, with you. But Washington. Listen, John, I'm sorry, bro, but what the hell were y'all doing out there last week? What's that famous line? Who's that coach? Was it Chuck Noll? What the hell's going on out there? Was it Vince Lombardi?
Vince Lombardi, yeah.
What the hell was going on out there? That was Washington last week. Jesus, boy, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Gosh.
They fucking
But Washington is a good team, though.
They head out.
Yeah, they need a quarterback. They need a quarterback badly. They need a quarterback.
And
so give me the Eagles.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm just gonna piggyback off of the quarterback comment base. Like, I don't know what is up with the Washington football team fans, and they're just so they're just so cool with just mediocre play at the quarterback position. I just do not understand it, man. Like, they are cool with dollar store quarterbacks. I don't understand what it is. Like with Kyle Allen, with Jimmy Clausen, they had now they got Taylor Heineke, but who was the guy before that they was messing around with too?
Alex Smith.
Alex.
Was it
Alex Smith,
Alex Smith
at the tail end of his career.
Did they also have what's the guy with the beard? Fitzpatrick, they have him too or no?
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
for,
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Like dollar store quarterback. That's what I mean.
Wait, hold on.
Dollar
Don't disrespect Fitzpatrick though. Fitzpatrick is he's like Target. He's not dollar store. He's
Target.
Right,
okay,
he's
five
right. He's right above. Five below. There you go.
Five below.
Yeah, you got Family Dollar, five and below.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tell you this right now, G. The reason why I don't see the Eagles making the playoffs is because y'all make too many mental errors at the beginning of the game with these turnovers. Y'all gonna find yourselves playing a fairly decent team, and y'all gonna be unable to dig yourselves out of the hole. But
yeah, I don't want to hear that. We definitely making the playoffs. We'll beat this team, and then we'll beat the Cowboys, and then we'll lose the first game of the playoffs. But as long as we get there, that's
as long as you get there.
I don't think they're gonna beat Dallas, but I think they're gonna beat Washington. They're not gonna beat Dallas.
Okay, we'll see.
I don't know. Hey, this is about Dax fall off a cliff time when lights get too bright. So
that's true.
We never know. Never know. But I'm gonna go ahead and take Philly in the 3.5 too. I'm a money line them too. What's the money line on that?
I have to check it.
Yeah.
The money line.
If it's not too high, I'm going to money line the
Eagles. I wouldn't be surprised. Mine is. Yeah.
I think Banks is having some audio technical difficulties. Did you hear what he said?
No, I thought that was my Wi-Fi messing up.
That's Banks' Wi-Fi messing up. So, week 17.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Still breaking up, Banks. So, let me pull this up here. What's the spread on that? I mean, the money line. What is the money line on that? Well, in the meantime, I'm seeing two Bankses on the screen. So as we look up that money line bet, let's go ahead and move on to the next pick. As far as the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints. So the Carolina Panthers, we having this quarterback shuffle.
The money line is minus 190 for Philly.
190,
160 for Washington. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay, so I think another 80. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be straight with the money line. I'm gonna go ahead and just money line that one. But
yeah, that's probably the safest bet.
Yeah, so the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints. The spread is 6.5. Now New Orleans, but this game might be a little closer than what people think, because if we end up having to deal with Ian Brook for the New Orleans Saints, I think the Carolina Panthers could definitely pull out this game, especially with their quarterback issues, with the shuffle between Cam Newton, and they just said today that they're going to have Sam Darnold start this Sunday. But I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to go ahead and take the Carolina Panthers money line. I'm money line to Carolina.
Did you not? Hold on. Did you not watch Cam? Did you not watch Cam these past couple weeks? He's not starting.
Yeah, it's gonna be Sam Darnold, and I've watched Ian Brook on Monday night. The whole nation saw Ian Brook play, so you can't get any worse than Ian Brook right now.
This is one of those games you just stay the hell away from. But if I had to pick one, after watching the Saints against the Dolphins, well, the Dolphins do have a great defense, so I can't really blame them. I mean, who can score on that defense now? I don't know, man. They're both terrible. I don't know who's going to win this game. I don't know who's going to cover the spread. I would say I would go with the Saints, but then I don't know, man. Like I don't know. Give me Carolina. If Sam Darnold is start, give me Carolina to cover the points. Win by 7.
Go ahead and get the money line, man. Get on the money line train.
Yeah, I'm probably that 250, that plus 250 is looking very enticing with Carolina right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Go get that,
good, bro.
Go get that 150. Go get that 250.
Yeah, but
you know you need it. Rent is due. Rent is due.
It look good, boy. That plus 250 might, you know.
But Carolina though.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? Ian booked though, so yeah. I think I'm gonna take Carolina on this one too, man. I'm a money line. That 250, bro. I'm gonna take my chances. I'm gonna take my chances on this one, bro. And I hate Carolina. Y'all know I hate Carolina this year. I started early in the year. I was raving about those guys, right? Oh my God, I was shut about Carolina. Yep, they let me down again. So I'm gonna do it one more time, Carolina. One more time. I'm gonna take the bet straight up.
Good
I don't
luck.
trust the points. Nothing. I'm gonna just money line it.
Okay.
What's the next pick?
I think
we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New York Jets, and the Tampa Bay Bucks are a 13.5-point favorite.
Give me Tampa. I think 13 might be too. Well, it's the Jets, but then again, the Jets can surprise you every once in a while and cover. But I think 13 might be too much. So I'll take the Jets. I don't know. You know what? What am I saying? The Jets are horrible. Give me Tampa. Give me Tampa to cover. I can see them winning by 14. Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm absolutely positive on this one. I'm not even going to play games with this bet. You can go ahead and give me the Buccaneers to cover this. Absolutely. 13. I'm surprised this on. This might go up. This might go up.
So 13 and a half.
Yeah. 13 and a half. It's probably gonna go up to 14. I wouldn't be surprised. Tampa's gonna kill the Jets, bro. Like they're gonna kill the Jets.
Okay.
Well, a part of me wants to take the Jets to cover that spread, and because you got no Mike Evans, you got no Godwin. All you're dealing with is Antonio Brown and Gronk.
Bro, it's the Jets, bro. Don't overthink this.
But the Jets have covered though. The Jets have covered this year every once in a while.
The Jets, bro.
Okay, you said it.
Tom
Okay.
Brady.
Okay.
Tom Brady versus the Jets have always worked out in his favor, bro. Come on, y'all. Don't do this, bro. Don't do this. Don't overthink this. Don't overthink this. Just take the 13 and keep it moving, bro. Take the 13 and keep walking, bro. Like, oh no, bro.
I don't. That's too much, though. It's way too much.
What are they playing at? They're playing in New Jersey.
It's in New York. That's two touchdowns. That's two touchdowns.
They're in New Jersey.
Bro, Tampa gonna beat these people 31-10 probably, bro. Like it's gonna be a blowout, man. Like it's not gonna be close. No, bro. They don't have enough. Tom Brady's gonna tear them apart.
They don't have the okay. For the people at home, I wouldn't touch this bet, to be honest with you. But I'm just for the record, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Tampa. They're gonna cover the 14 points. And John agrees. The Jets will cover.
All right. So, hey, John, do you want to come onto the show next season as our middle guy? And if we disagree with best, you could just be the pig and the coin and the piggy bank. We'll just use just the coin and the piggy bank. We'll bring John on next season with it. We'll bring John. We'll introduce John. John will be our mediator. It's normally Greg, but Greg has been delusional lately since the Eagles been winning. He's just been all over.
Delusional. Get out
here. What's the next bet?
So wait, you took the Jets?
Yeah, I said for the people at home, I'm going to take the Buccaneers. But personally, I wouldn't touch it. I would not touch it.
Y'all crazy, bro. This ain't the Houston Texans playing the I think Houston will have a better shot than the Jets. No, bro. Nah. But anyway, all right, next game.
Any given Sunday.
Nah, Negro, not on this one.
Okay. That's your money. That's your money.
You're right. And don't I always make the smart bet for the most part? I was one team away from 13.
Your pockets had length in it just like mine on Monday. So don't even play.
Hold on. I got a nickel left. I got a nickel.
That's all you got. They not dollar bills.
You're right.
They not dollar bills. But the next game we got the Miami Dolphins at the Tennessee Titans. And the Tennessee Titans are a 3.5-point favorite. By the way, shout out to Stanley Smith in the chat too, by the way.
Give me the Dolphins money line. I think the Dolphins are gonna win.
Woo!
I think it'll be close.
Didn't even need to think about it. He put his joint on the table.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm confident the Dolphins will win this game. I don't know about the last game, but this game definitely.
I think the problem I have with this game is the fact that the Dolphins got to go on the road. And I think that's where this line is coming from, because I truthfully believe that if Miami was at home in this game, I think Miami would be the favorite. So because of the fact that Miami has to go on the road and they're not that impressive on the road, I'm going to go ahead and side with the Miami Dolphins here. They're going to cover the 3.5, but they're not going to win the game. I think they cover. I think the Dolphins will cover that 3.5.
You don't think the Dolphins will win? No?
They got a shot because, listen, man, I'm so impressed with the Miami Dolphins defense. I really, really am. Like, I'm very and I'm big on defense. If you can play defense at the level that the Miami Dolphins, the Indianapolis Colts, and everyone else are playing defense, you got a legit shot. But the only reason I'm not going to money line a pick like this is due to the fact that, again, the Miami Dolphins are on the road, so I don't feel comfortable money lining a pick when you got to go win a game. Like, you got to go to someone else's house to do it. It's tough. I need the Dolphins aren't there offensively for me to just feel that confident to money line them. No, I don't, because they actually struggled against the Saints quite a bit into the second half. So I like them to cover, but I don't think they're going to win. I think the win streak stops here. Tennessee is going to beat them, but they're not going to cover.
Come on, DeVore, what you got?
I must have missed his whole "I don't like Ryan Tannehill" speech.
Shout out to Stanley Smith. What's up, brother? Thank you for stopping by, bro.
I'm going to take the Tennessee Titans to cover the 3.5.
Who's going to win the game?
I'm taking the Titans.
Okay.
Yeah, they cover. If he's taking it to cover, he's saying they're going to win.
I'm taking the Titans. The Dolphins are finally playing a playoff caliber team. I'm taking the Titans. I'd be happy if the Dolphins win, though, because that's my team. But I'm taking the Titans.
Man, don't lie to these people, bro. You gonna be happy regardless, bro. Shut up, bro. You gonna be happy regardless, bro. Can you imagine what DeVore's gonna say if Ryan Tannehill puts up some crazy numbers in the chat, bro? He gonna be talking hella shit. Ryan Tannehill threw 3 touchdowns or 300 yards.
Wait.
That's only for your black ass.
And then you know what else? If the Dolphins win and play amazing, he's gonna be like, "Oh, the Dolphins are a great team. I can't like." So either or, he gonna win. He gonna win regardless.
No, hey, when it comes down to Ryan Tannehill, it's for Banks' ass, because he's always like, Ryan Tannehill sucks. He's trash. He will literally go on a 2 to 3 minute tangent just to say how bad Ryan Tannehill is. So
he sucks.
No,
This year he sucks. He sucks.
Oh,
this year,
okay.
for sure.
Well, Lamar Jackson is going to be in his boot watching Ryan
Yeah,
Tannehill
absolutely.
play in the
Ryan,
playoffs.
and guess what? Did I deny that? I never denied it.
Don't
Lamar
need to.
Jackson sucks this year as well. Yes, he does.
Honesty, and that's wrong, John. Ryan Tannehill will have a way better game than Tua. That on Sunday, I could put money on that.
Yeah, well, you go 6 for 7. You got the ball 7 times.
Oh, Tua?
No,
No.
Tannehill.
Ryan,
He'll be throwing about 22 times, 22, 25 times.
please. He ain't carrying no team, no victories.
Mm.
That's just you asking for too much.
Like
Greg.
Greg.
I love the way you got this set up. Either or, you win. Tannehill has a
Like
great game.
Greg said, it takes a team to win the game.
You see how he is? I remember
that's what Greg said. I didn't say that. That's what Greg said.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying. I remember when my Rams played against Tom Brady. What did I say was going to happen? I don't give a damn about Tom Brady that game. Give me my Rams. And what did we do? We won. Look.
You ain't say that last week. You ain't say that 2 weeks ago.
We're in the division league. We'll get to that in a second. Don't worry.
That's true.
I hope you hold it. I hope you hold it.
I don't care if we win a division or not because it's not going to make a difference. We're in the playoffs. It don't matter if we win a division. We still made it. I don't care. Doesn't do nothing.
It is what it is.
Somebody got to lose. I don't want it to be us.
True that. What's next? We got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the New England Patriots. The Patriots are 14.5-point favorite.
Patriots losing to Buffalo last week kind of messed with their psyche because I think the Patriots had momentum and they were going to take over the division, and Buffalo just reminded everybody, oh, wait, slow down. So I think the Patriots are going to blow out. They're going to blow out this team, man. There's a reason why the spread is this high. I think the Patriots are going to just dominate.
Yeah.
That's not going to be close.
Right. Yeah. I agree with that. It's something about Bill Belichick against rookie quarterbacks, bro. It don't bode well for them at all. So yeah, I'm gonna back the Patriots on this all the way. The Patriots blew out blew out some real good teams this year. So imagine what they're gonna do to Jacksonville at home.
And no head coach.
Pretty. Yeah, it ain't gonna be pretty.
Just no brainer.
I'm taking New England all the day for this one.
Yeah.
No brainer. New
England. Just don't let us down, New England, like the Green Bay. Well, not Green Bay, like the Chargers did. Don't let us down. And didn't I tell y'all that the Chargers was? We'll get there. We'll get there. Y'all keep sleeping on the Houston Texans. Y'all keep sleeping. That team plays hard, bro.
I ain't sleep on the Texans. I just didn't want to be. I didn't want it to be the week where I needed the money the most, where they win.
I can't trust good teams with bad defenses. I can't unless they're playing a terrible team in which Houston is not that bad. They're not a terrible team. Like the Lions, they're not terrible. They just need more talent.
Right, yeah.
I agree. What's the next pick?
This is a big game.
Oh, say the Las Vegas Raiders at the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are a 7.5-point favorite.
I actually think this might be a letdown game for the Colts. I think they're on such a roll, but I don't know. Actually, you know what? No, what am I doing? Wait a minute. Give me the Colts.
Before you make your pick, because there are some concerns about Carson Wentz possibly may not be playing in this game because he's in the COVID protocol. So,
and the line is still 7.5.
They've been winning off.
The Raiders is.
They've been winning off running the ball anyway, so that doesn't matter who's in. Yeah, so yeah, give me the Colts.
Right, thank you.
Oh, we just think that Carson Wentz is just a D-class quarterback now. Like he's not even relevant.
No, have you seen Carson Wentz's numbers this year? He's actually playing amazing. Like he has some really good.
Yeah, he's playing amazing. He's
balling.
You got Jacob Eason as the backup. And
suitable. All you got to do is hand that ball off to that stallion.
That's enough to beat the Raiders. That's enough.
Yeah, you tripping. I don't know about that.
You got a Porsche in that backfield, bro. Hand it off to your Porsche and let them drive.
So what? You going with the Raiders, DeVore?
I ain't going with the Raiders. I'm just saying if Carson Wentz does not play, I'm taking the Raiders. If he plays, I'm taking the Colts.
I'm taking the Colts whether or not he plays or not, because the Colts are just better. They're clicking right now. Like it's hard to go against the grain. The Raiders suck. Like they got lucky last week to beat that. Thank a lot, Denver, because you're the team that actually cost me my parlay. But anyway, they won 17-13. I mean, and Denver was down to their second screen quarterback. They struggled with turnovers, and they still only won 17-13. No, bro. The Colts are going to crush the Raiders, in my opinion. I like the Raiders to cover.
Well, like I said, it all depends on what Carson Wentz decides he wants to decide.
If you're smart on this, what I would recommend, if you're able to buy points, I would probably buy this down to like 6, maybe if you can. If you could go down 1.5 points instead of putting if you buy it down if you buy it down to 6, you'll still have to win by 7 to cover the bet. So, yeah. I still like the Colts. Here. I don't care. Colts all the way. They got it.
Colts all the way. We'll see. What's next? We got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Chiefs are 4.5 point favorite.
Give me the Chiefs. The Chiefs are on the roll. The Chiefs are very quietly on the roll, and nobody's talking about them because they had such a tough middle of the season where teams figured them out. Now they're playing more West Coast ball and short dink and dunk passes and running. They're running the ball more than I've ever seen them in the whole, Patrick Mahomes era. So give me the Chiefs. I think Cincy, that was a big win last week for them. They had to win that game and they did, but I think the Chiefs are on the roll. Give me the Chiefs to cover. Yeah. I was going to say money line the Chiefs, but I could see them winning by 5.
I think the over is in play here.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think the over might be in play here more than anything. I don't trust the Chiefs and I don't trust the Bengals. Two teams I really don't trust. Both teams are clicking right now. Joe Burrow had an amazing game last week, 5th most passing yards in the game. My boy Joe, our boy. That's one thing. It's one quarterback me and DeVore can agree on for once. Is Joe Burrow, man. I freaking love Joe Burrow.
I love that dude.
I can't wait to see it.
Did you see his comments about the Ravens?
Oh yeah, of course. That's why I like him.
What did he
He's a lot like, you know what? He reminds me.
What did he say?
His personality reminds me of Phillip Rivers. He's just like Phillip Rivers. He's very competitive. I love him, man.
So Joe Burrow set the 4th highest passing yards in a game against the Ravens. And the media asked him, why did they keep passing in the 4th quarter? He said he didn't care because they did it against us, so I'm going to do it against them.
Facts.
Oh well.
Facts.
Stop me.
Facts.
Stop me.
Us.
Right, exactly. Stop me. Sportsmanship. And John Harbaugh too, because they was getting on my nerves because they was trying to conserve their 100-yard rushing streak, and then Vic Fangio for the Denver Broncos was upset about them try to do their exotic run plays with Lamar Jackson just so they could keep their streak alive. So it ain't as fun when the rabbit got the gun, huh?
Facts. But you got to stop it. Defenses got to stop it, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the over here. I see this. They're going to put up points.
This is going to be
two really good quarterbacks, man. This is going to be a good game, bro.
This is going to be a good game.
This is going to be a good game. I can't wait to see it. I might end up watching this game. No red zone, and I might watch this game.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a red zone it either. Shout out to Cheap Jump Scare in the comment section too as well. And I agree with everything you said except for that first name on your comment. Next pick. The New York Giants at the Chicago Bears. The Bears are a 5.5 point favorite.
The Giants are terrible. They're a terrible team. They don't have anything. They don't have a quarterback. They don't have a running game. Their defense is okay, decent enough, but the Bears are just as equally as terrible, at least on offense. This is one of those. This is like that New Orleans Carolina game. Like, I don't really care, but give me the Bears because they're the best. They're just almost better than the Giants. So yeah, but that's not saying much because the Bears are also just a bad team. I had hope for them.
You know how pissed off I am with the New York Giants?
Right.
The New York Giants pissed me off last week. I took them to cover the 10-point spread against the Eagles, of course, as we all know. And up until the third quarter of that game, at halftime, it was what was the score? 3-0.
It was like 10-3, something like that.
No, it was 3-0. It was 3-0. 3-0. And then somehow they just forgot how to play defense, and Philly went to rolling. I don't get it. So there's no way I'm going to back the New York Football Giants. And didn't we talk about the New York Football Giants? Remember we had the watch party with the Giants earlier in the season against Washington, and they blew it. And we were all shocked when they lost the game. Like, bro, the Giants suck. Give me the Bears. The Giants just suck. Give me the Bears. I like the Bears to jump all in. I think the under might be in play here. Whatever the under amount is on this, I think I'm gonna jump on the under on this because neither one of these teams are impressive on offense. So I like the under.
Like the under.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tomas in the comment section too as well. I'm going to go ahead and take I'm going to take money line the Giants.
Wow. Oh my God! Wow, why?
I'm going to money line the Giants. I feel like the Bears don't have enough offensively, so yeah, I'm going to take
the Giants. Don't either. What you mean? What are you talking about?
And Saquon, we trust.
Saquon, we trust. Hold on. Which defense is better?
The Bears, clearly.
Thank you. So
toss up. It's a toss up.
Man, Peter. How do you say that when you were just bragging about how Robert Quinn led the league in sacks?
Exactly.
That's one player. We talking about overall defense.
See?
I said Robert Quinn needed to be in the possible defensive player of the year conversation, considering how he was top 3 in sacks. That's what I said. I said nothing else.
You know how good the Bears defense is?
Just a couple of weeks ago, you said if it's Khalil Mack ain't in the lineup, the Bears ain't good.
Right.
Yeah, but they're better than the Giants.
But they're better than the Giants. That's what we're talking about. They're better defensively than the Giants.
I like the Giants' defense better than the Bears.
Okay, that's your money. Okay. Like you told me, that's your
money. Yeah, you're right. It's my money.
A team that just gave up 34 points or 36 points, but you're going to – okay. All right.
It's a divisional game. I don't count divisional games.
The boy is a great equalizer, bro. I promise, bro. He's an equalizer, bro. He's an opportunist, bro.
He's going to win either way.
Right.
How am I going to win this one?
You won't. Oh, trust me, you won't.
Not this one.
You definitely won't.
So when we come back, I'm pretty sure y'all going to make sure this is going to be known within the first 2 minutes of the pod.
Yes.
I promise you, the Bears are going to beat the Giants. I promise. The Bears, I promise. Scott's honor. The Bears are going to smack the Giants, bro. Okay. All right. Okay.
Napoleon Dynamite's going to get smacked. The Atlanta Falcons at the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are 14.5-point favorite.
This too high. This is way too high.
Yeah, this is way too high, bro.
Yeah. Give me Atlanta to cover. Atlanta's not going to win. I don't think Atlanta's going to win, but I think they'll cover.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is a really high line.
Do not touch.
To give Buffalo 14.5. But the Vegas know what they're doing, man. Vegas
all the time.
They see something. Yeah, not all the time. They'll get lucky, not all the time. But I don't know how this line came about. I don't see how this is up there like that. But even if it was at 10, I would still take the Falcons because the Falcons they can put up points. But the Buffalo Bills don't run the ball enough. Well, you know what? But the Atlanta Falcons defense is terrible. That's probably why they did it 14.5. Right, but the Falcons are the worst defense in the NFL.
Right, but they can score, though. They can score. They can move the ball. So I think 14 is still too high. 10 would be probably just right, maybe. But 14?
Yeah, 14.5 at that. Yeah, that half is big.
I don't believe in Buffalo like that.
Yeah, I'm going to side with the Falcons here, too, bro. Hopefully it don't turn into the Falcons versus Cowboys game.
I think I might take the over on this one. I'm going to leave. Over
wouldn't be bad.
I'm going to leave the points alone. I'm going to go ahead and take the over on this one.
That's a good one, too. Yeah.
Or you could put this with a parlay and just money line the Bills. You can just add that.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that.
Yeah, you could do that. Just money line the Bills because we know the Bills gonna win. I mean,
yeah, they should win. Yeah, they should win.
Do that.
They should win. Yeah,
they should win.
Yeah, they should. Yeah.
All right, next one we got the Houston Texans at the San
What is up
Francisco
with these lines,
49ers.
bro?
That's
What?
too much too.
Give me Houston, man. There's no way I'm doubling up on Houston again this week, bro. Give me Houston, man. Give me Houston with Davis Mills. Yep, give me Houston. Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the under.
I don't know if I want to touch the points on this one. I'll take the under.
Give me Houston.
Okay.
Houston's going to cover this, man. 14.5. Like, bro, we talking about the 49ers, bro. Like, get out of here, man. Please.
Okay.
And then isn't Garoppolo hurt or something like that? Didn't he?
They said he has a strong possibility of playing. He does not need surgery.
Give me Houston. He's hurt. The quarterback. Give me Houston. Y'all gonna see again. Watch Houston cover.
That's a biased pick, but I'm going to go ahead and just take the points. I mean, not the points.
Well, you know it's
the under. The under.
You know it's biased.
Definitely a bias.
Yeah, you definitely know because we got revenge for that ass after as soon as they get done with Houston, we got revenge on our mind.
Under. Let's move on. Okay, so the Denver Broncos at the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are a 5.5-point favorite.
Give me the Chargers. No faith in Denver. I had so much faith in them. I thought they would be good. I thought Drew Lock was the second coming, or he was going to be decent. And then Teddy Bridgewater came in, and I just don't like Denver. I don't like Denver. Give me the Chargers.
I'm with you there, G. It's tough to pick the Chargers here in this spot, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it because they had an embarrassing loss last week against the Houston Texans, where I believe I saw a statistic where it stated I think somewhere between 90 to 95% of the bettors put money on the Chargers to cover, and they pissed off everybody who bet last week. And I think almost everybody's ticket had the Chargers on it, so they blew a lot of people money. But I think they make it up here. I think they beat Denver by at least a touchdown here in this spot at home after losing that game against Houston. They cover it.
Yeah.
I'm not taking this. I'm not touching this. I'm not taking no more Charger bets.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you.
Like,
but we got to pick, bro. We got to pick. So
okay, well,
take Denver.
I'm gonna take Denver. I'm gonna take Denver. I'm taking Denver.
If you have a decision to make, it comes down to the better defense. And Denver is a way better defense. I will definitely give them that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Denver. Next game we have the Los Angeles Rams at the Baltimore Ravens.
Sorry, sir. You forgot to say something there where you said Rams. Can you say division leading Los Angeles Rams? Just throw that in there.
Hold on.
Currently sitting, the Los Angeles Rams are the NFC
division
West.
leading.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said it doesn't matter if you win a division or not.
It doesn't matter, but I know that it's going to irk his soul to say
Okay.
because he talked so much smack about my Rams when we was losing. He had a lot to say.
I didn't say,
Cardinals
did I say anything about his Rams?
Yes, you did.
I did not say anything about
Yes, you did. You did.
He's always denying it, bro. You always talk shit about my Rams, bro. And guess what? The Cardinals are in the same spot we were a month ago. They haven't won a game in over a month.
Mm-hmm.
So, division leading. Can you at least do that? Can you at least show my team some respect and just division leading?
the current leading division team in the West is the Rams.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get it out of you soon. Don't worry. When everything's official, I'll get it.
It's still up for grabs, but how about you go ahead and break this game down for us? I'll be right back.
It's a good game. I'm going to go ahead and roll my Rams here. I think the Rams are going to roll. They're definitely going to cover the 3.5 spot over the Ravens.
Is the
mark got kind of close. Probably, but I don't think it's going to make a difference if he does. Honestly, we're just clicking right now, man. And the Baltimore Ravens defense, their secondary is terrible. And one thing we do very well is pass the ball. So, yeah, if Lamar plays, I think I might play the over here because I think they both can put up points. But if he doesn't play, then they're screwed for real. So I'm going with Rams to cover that spot.
What about the Rams defense? I remember you were saying they were struggling for a while. Did they adjust?
They're
Did they get
figuring
better?
things out. Yeah. They get it together. Secondary still got some holes at the cornerback spot, but what can we do about it at this point? We can't sign nobody or anything. So what it is. We just got to play better as a unit, which we have been doing. So I'm rolling with my Rams on this one, 3.5. I'm taking it.
I agree with you. But you know what? Give me the Rams to. Give me a money line on the Rams. I think 3.5. This game they could win by 1 or 2 or 3. I think this game is going to be closer than people think. So, but I still have the Rams winning, but money line.
I think the Baltimore Ravens have a better chance of winning this game with Hundley as their quarterback.
Oh Lord!
Give me the Ravens.
Why nobody talk how bad Honey looked last week?
I don't know.
Because it ain't Lamar. But anyway, go ahead.
give me the Ravens.
But anyway, go ahead, bro.
Give me the Ravens.
Okay.
Because nobody want to talk about how bad Matthew Stafford played either.
Matt Stafford, he won the game. Like he made up for it in the second half. Like he played.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm not gonna argue with you there. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But
we scored 30 points, and he threw 2 interceptions. We scored 30.
Okay, hey.
So just imagine we should have beat the hell out of the Vikings.
I hear you. I ain't gonna argue with you about it.
And I want to stick my neck out here. I might take a prop bet here. I got a feeling Odell scores at least 2 touchdowns this game.
There's a chance, yeah.
And how many touchdowns does Cooper Kupp score?
Maybe 1. But I think Odell's gonna have a coming out party. I just got a feeling. I got a feeling. He's warming up. He's warming up. I saw a stat that said Odell Beckham scored 7 touchdowns in his entire career in the Cleveland Browns. He's already scored 4 with the Rams in like 3 or 4 games. So he's warming up.
He looking good, don't he?
Yeah, he does look good. He's good. Absolutely. He looks good. I think I see about 2 touchdowns. I see it. I might take a prop bet on that.
All right, so the next one we have is the Detroit Lions at the Seattle Seahawks.
Give me the Lions. Give me the Lions on the road.
Everybody want to jump on the Lions now, huh?
Now give me that.
I feel like, hey, I would be completely 100 with you. I feel like Russell Wilson is selling right now.
Absolutely.
You think so?
Russell Wilson wants out of Seattle, bro. He wants
definitely.
Out. That boy's out there. He wants out.
It's time anyway. It's time to blow that team up and rebuild. That team is done. Give me the Lions. I think that the Lions been able to cover almost every game they've been in this year. And did they win the game this year? They got 1 win, right?
Yeah, 2.
They got 3 wins.
No, I think they got 2. I'll check, but yeah, give me the Lions. I got the Lions.
I just know one of them came against the Cardinals. I do know that for sure. Just throw that out there. They didn't beat the Rams, but they beat the Cardinals.
Make sure we make that point known, huh?
That's just FYI.
We just make sure we make that point known.
It's just an FYI, bro.
It was the Cardinals. It was the Cardinals, not the Rams.
Who's the Cardinals?
I'm going to take the under on this game. I'm taking a lot of unders. This one scares me.
Yeah, you're going to take unders in the NFL nowadays? Nah, it's not. Yeah, it's not a good bet, man.
With this one, I will.
Thanks a lot, refs. Yeah, thanks a lot, refs. They keeping the games close.
I hear you. Well, I'm taking the under.
You got NFL commercials with draft teams and all this stuff. Come on now. Put 2 and 2 together.
I know what you're saying, but you ain't gonna say it. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
go. So where we at, G?
Listen, I'm going for the Cowboys in this game. I'm going for the Cardinals in this game because I need the Cowboys to lose. Not that it's going to help us, but I just love seeing the Cowboys losing. So, and I know that's going to bother Banks because he, the whole Rams thing. But give me the Cardinals.
How about them Cowboys, baby? Let's go. Give me Dallas.
Of course.
So this is about the time where Dak Prescott shrinks under pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the Cardinals too as well to cover the 4.5. No, money line.
It's not a bad money line bet.
No, it's not.
Thanks.
It's actually a really good money line bet. I
Cowboys.
Dallas. Absolutely. Let's go, Dallas. Get the job done. I ain't got nothing to say about that. Just get the job done, Dallas. Add one more loss to that record. We cover for sure.
All right, next up we have the Minnesota Vikings at the Green Bay Packers.
This game was a lot closer than people think. Didn't Minnesota beat them the first game they did? Yeah.
Yep.
You go first,
Man,
Banks. Go first.
Nah, I'm going with Green Bay here. Even though I'm pissed off with Green Bay as well. Green Bay let me down in literally the last 3 minutes of the football game by allowing Cleveland to score a touchdown. And I think the spread was 9-10 or something like that. And I bought it down to 9, and I was covered. And they let them score a touchdown, which brought it down to 2. So then I think Green Bay won 24-22, if I'm not mistaken. So give me Green Bay to cover. Vikings don't have enough defensively to stop Green Bay. And I think Green Bay, even with the elements, are going to just find a way to get this job done. They're going to make up for last week, and they're going to beat the Vikings.
Yeah, give me the Vikings to cover. I think that they're not as bad as people think. And Green Bay, I don't know. They seem like they're just waiting for the playoffs. They don't care about the regular season. That's how it looks like. Okay, we're just going to play to the level of competition. We have the most talent, so we should win. So I think Green Bay is going to win, but Minnesota's going to cover. They better not. But Minnesota's going to cover.
They better not lose because Tampa's on their neck. Tampa and Dallas is on their neck for that first round bye.
What's Dalvin Cook's status for this game? Is he good to go for this game?
I still think he's questionable. I haven't heard if he's playing or not. But if Dalvin Cook plays, I guarantee you're going to see that line drop down to probably like around 5.5, maybe 4. That's going to go down
if he plays. I'm taking the Vikings to cover the 6.5.
And the Packers having a hard time stopping the run too. So if Cook plays, I think Minnesota can cover it.
Definitely, they might even win the game.
That's the last game.
That's the last game? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
The next one says
that's the Monday night game?
Yeah, that's the Monday night game.
Yeah.
I could have sworn we're missing a game.
Let me see. I'll pull up the schedule right now.
Did we do Pittsburgh? I ain't see Pittsburgh up here.
No, we didn't do Pittsburgh.
Don't tell me they had a bye week 16.
Nah, Pittsburgh plays. I know they play.
Pittsburgh and Cleveland. It's just not on there. I'm looking for the spread now.
Is it Pittsburgh and Cleveland?
Right.
Pittsburgh and Cleveland. I'm assuming that Pittsburgh is the favorite. I'm assuming that. Well, I think the Browns might be the favorite. Who's at home? That's important.
I think the Browns are at home. Yeah.
Okay, so the Browns are most likely.
No. Pittsburgh's at home. Sorry,
Pittsburgh's at home.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Browns.
I'm taking the Browns, even with Pittsburgh at home?
Yep, I'm taking the Browns.
I think Pittsburgh, they're done.
They're
not making the playoffs.
What do you mean they better not be?
They better not be done.
Oh, they're done. I think just about everybody is done in the AFC North at this point.
That's except the Bengals. They're the only team that's kind of making it, doing something.
They ran away with that division. This division is over. With Lamar still limping, possibly not even playing this Sunday versus the Rams. Like, I hate to say it, but these are the Baltimore Ravens walking papers if they don't beat the Rams. And then, regardless, I don't see the Pittsburgh Steelers making the playoffs anyway. And the Browns, they probably have the best chance to get in behind the Cincinnati Bengals, but I ain't going to hold my breath. So,
yeah, give me Pittsburgh at home.
Pittsburgh at home, I'm taking the Browns. I'm going to take the Browns. I like the defense, and as long as we keep the ball on the ground with Nick Chubb, we should be good to go. Where you at, Banks? Assuming Banks is missing in action. So, again, that is this week's Week 17's betting odds and spreads. We'll be back this Saturday. Do we have any final thoughts before we end up closing this thing out?
Just want to say that with Greg Popovich soon to retire, Eric Spoelstra is the best coach in the NBA by far. I don't want to hear nobody else. I love Eric Spoelstra. All the different team players that he had, he always kept the team competitive. He's literally a clone of Pat Riley, but with his own twist. And he deserves more respect. I like him. The Heat will always be competitive as long as he's the coach, no matter who the players are. That's how great he is. But yeah, Eric Spoelstra, the best coach in the NBA.
That's very interesting. I was just going to say again, Happy New Year's. This is our last episode for 2022. Big expectations for 2022. Hopefully we can make that big, huge jump in 2022. But again, we'll be back this Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Be sure to check us out on our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter page. Also, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and all other major streaming platforms. This is the Not for the Bay podcast. We are up out of here, man.
Peace.